People always tell us to chase our dreams, but how exactly? How do you know your dream is in fact your dream? How do you balance your dream with the reality of paying your bills? So let's say your dream is to be a diver. When you were in your 20s, you quit your 9 to 5 and work as a diving instructor. Sounds pretty neat, right? You get to do what you love and you make money from it at the same time. That's already what most people want in their lives. But after 4 years, you quit your job. You said you don't want to be a diving instructor anymore. And this was not because you couldn't make money from it, but because you simply got burned out. So here are some interesting questions. Is being a diver really your dream? Or was your dream corrupt by being turned into a full-time career? For most of us, our dreams are just the distant goals we want to pursue. We love the idea of our dream because we have infinite imaginations about how glamorous or meaningful it is. We think our lives are gonna be fulfilled when we achieve our dreams, but when we start chasing them as full-time career, things might change. You might love diving before because you have been doing this as a weekly hobby, but when you turn this dream into a major part of your life, you got sick of it. So does this mean being a diver isn't really your dream? Yes or no? I can see both sides of the argument. You can say this is your dream, but the moment you start monetizing it, the nature of your dream was completely altered. It has been tied to the realistic aspects of your life, like paying your rent, managing the logistics, and dealing with customers, which means your dream isn't some kind of romanticized fantasy anymore. And when the realistic aspects aren't going well, maybe you don't have as many customers in your diving center, your dream won't be as satisfying as before, which makes you quit. On the other hand, you can say being a diver isn't really your dream, just a hobby, but you make a mistake of turning it into a full-time career because you thought it would be the same. Or you can argue, if it really was your dream, you wouldn't give up that easily. You have infinite passion to chase your dream, even when things aren't going well for you. And in my opinion, both sides can be true. That's why I think it's meaningless to chase your dream. Because your dream is just a vague concept that you're obsessed with. Your dream might always change, and it might not be what you think. That's why chasing a dream is like chasing a mirage. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should become soulless and have no aspirations. I'm just saying there gotta be a better way to do this. Instead of chasing our dream, it's better to nurture our dream. Now you might ask, what's the difference? Well, chasing dreams is like a frantic process to me. You have a vague idea of what you are passionate about, so you go all in to chase it until you reach your ideal destination, like quitting a job or something. But nurturing dreams is a slow and patient process. You have passions, but instead of going all in, you explore them first. Right now, I'm starting YouTube as a small channel, but does this mean being a super famous YouTuber is my dream, and I'm gonna drop out of college and do whatever it takes to pursue it? No. In fact, I'm not even sure if I want to be a full-time YouTuber in the future, but that's okay, because I'm just here to try. I'm just here to experience what it's like to be a YouTuber. It's less important for me to get viral than to learn about skills like video editing, script writing, or thumbnail designing. And when I've spent 1 to 2 years exploring content creation, then maybe I can decide if it's suitable for me, or if I should develop this side project into something bigger. I believe this is much better than the whole chase your dream thing, because it allows you to determine if you really love your dream. If you find out you don't really love your dream, then that's fine, because you have learned and discovered more about yourself without sacrificing all of your financial stability. And if you find out your dream is in fact your dream, then congrats. Thanks for watching. This is Mr. Machine.